out loud.
What up, people? Check it out. I'm just thinking out loud about this story coming out of New Jersey. It's actually an officer, a 22-year veteran on the force by the name of Philip Sadell, something like that. He actually ran up on and shot and killed his ex-wife in front of their daughter that was in the car because he lost custody of his kids. Go ahead, take a look at this clip.
The man in the peach shirt is an off-duty police officer. He just allegedly shot his ex-wife in front of his 7-year-old daughter. He's now holding a gun to his own head and threatening to shoot as police move in, guns pointed. His daughter is in that silver SUV. The Monmouth County prosecutor says the guy with the gun is 51-year-old Sergeant Philip Sadell, a 22-year veteran of the Neptune Police Department. Police who responded said he was screaming about his kids. They say he just lost custody of his 9 children to his ex-wife, 51-year-old Tamara Sadell, who died today.
Our hearts and prayers go out to the Sadell children and to the family of Tamara Sadell.
It started with a car chase around 11:30 this morning that ended like this. This is on Seawall Avenue in Asbury Park. The black Jetta with the shattered window was Tamara Sadell's.
Just saw a crash, and then I saw a guy get out of the car, fire off a couple shots, and put a gun to his head and continue to scream and yell.
During that time frame, law enforcement officers talked to Mr. Sadell, and ultimately, after doing and speaking with him, they were able to convince him to put his gun down and to actually surrender.
Sergeant Sadell is in jail tonight, and he is facing charges for murdering his wife, endangering his 7-year-old child who was allegedly in the car watching this whole thing go down, and of course for using his service weapon to carry out the act of murder. In Asbury Park, I'm Christy Duffy for Pix 11.
All right, you saw that right there. He can run up on her, run her off the road, shoot and kill his ex-wife in front of his kids. But he cares about the kids. That's why he was so upset, because he cares about these kids so much that what he did was actually took the kid's mother away from the kids. And you actually took yourself, the father, away from the kids now, because now you in jail. Just because they was granting her custody of the 9 kids doesn't mean you wasn't going to see them again. You still had time to see them. It wasn't like they was gone or something. Now you put yourself in a situation that now you not going to see your kids as regular as you would want to, because you decided to do something stupid like this, and now they don't even have their mother there with them, but you care about these kids so much, right? This is the type of officer that we have on the street. Officers are supposed to handle high stressful situations, right? Supposed to keep a calm, level head. Does that seem like a calm, level head to you? Another thing, I was looking at this, I'm like, wow, he just killed somebody. No regard for life at all. There's other people around, there's kids around. He still got a gun out. They didn't shoot him. But we see that they will shoot somebody running away. They will do all kinds of stuff to people. But for some reason, he didn't get shot. And he's a danger to the public. We seen the guy walking down the street with the rifle in his hand. The cops ran up behind him with a car, ran him over. They talked him down. They sat there and talked him down. But you see this right here? Maybe this is a reason why he lost custody of his kids. It wasn't your ex-wife that took your kids away from you. The judge or whoever in the court, they decided to take the kids away from you and grant custody to her. There must have been a reason why they decided to do that, and we see now that you actually have some issues going on. Maybe this is part of the reason why he lost custody of his kids, and he couldn't control the situation, ran up on her and shot her and killed her. Broad daylight. No regard for life whatsoever. Handled that terribly. Terribly. But did he not have a psych evaluation or anything like that? This was the most stressful time or most stressful thing he's been in, was losing custody. Not one of his kids dying, not facing people with guns, all this and that out there, and criminals. And he handles the situation like this. He's been charged, I think, endangerment of a child, of course, you know, the murder and everything. He need to be locked up. For real, he need to be locked up with everybody else, general population. He did a crime just like everybody else. Put him in there. Don't give him no special circumstances, because he obviously did not care. He don't care about life. So go ahead and put him in there with the Gen Pop. Put him in there with everybody else. You care about these kids, and this is the problem right here. Yeah, he's a man. You're supposed to be able to handle certain situations like that. I thought we wasn't emotional like that. And you go up and kill her, you doesn't think rational. That was just real stupid. They need to think back at his whole cop career. What kind of cop did y'all have working? What kind of cops do we still have out doing all this dumb stuff out there? Don't make the white guy angry, or don't make the white cop angry, right? That we start to see what happens now. Even out of uniform, we seen what happened with the cop punching the woman while she was in handcuffs. We got this situation now because he lost custody. Well, we see why you lost custody. You obviously have some crazy issues going on inside you that you need to deal with. And now you got time to go ahead and deal with it. But the bad thing is that now the kids don't have a mom, and the kids are not going to have a father technically, because you're going about to be probably most likely doing life locked down. It's going to be hard for them to even see you. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Let me know what y'all think.